everyone! Welcome back to my channel. This is again Scorpius 11. Gaisano Mall of Davao or G Mall is one of the top rated place listed as shopping mall in Davao City, food and grocery in Davao City, department store in Davao City, retail and consumer merchandise in Davao City. Gaisano Mall of Davao was established in 1997 as one of the Davao's oldest and most complete malls in the region. It is the pride of Mindanao as one of its homegrown malls serving the needs of Davaoenos and guests with great selections of products, services, restaurants, and more. Gaisano Mall of Davao Bahada, well-known mall with numerous stores and a cinema, plus a large roof deck with eateries and a view. Gaisano is shopping mall in chain in the Philippines, owned by the Cebu-based Gaisano family. Other offshoot shopping mall chains include Gaisano Capital and Gaisano Grand, each headed by a different member of the Gaisano family. Now we are going to DIY store at Chimol, Davao, Bahada. Ito po ang DIY store, kakabukas lang po niya mga kaibigan. At pwede ko po siyang mairekomenda po sa inyo kasi napakamura po niya. DIY means do it yourself. What is the meaning of Mr. DIY? Home Improvement Retailer. DIY, Mr. DIY is the largest home improvement retailer in Malaysia. The company retails a variety of household, hardware, and electrical products. We do have 115 stores in the Philippines, and we have around 1,300 stores across Asia. In Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, Cambodia, India, and in the Philippines also. Iikot po kami at maglilibot, maghanap po kami ng pang-decorations for my birthday. Rosel Marisol Beleza Andaya, but not for Malaysian retailer Mr. DIY Do-It-Yourself, whose aim is to become a household name in the Philippines and the entire Asia Pacific region in the next 5 years. Rosel Marisol Beleza Andaya is at the helm of its operations, making sure Mr. DIY fulfills its visions. Ong Chujin Adrian, May 19, 2020 at the present, Mr. DIY or CEO of DIY Store.
Mom book. I love my mom. We always hang out. She's the one who raised us. Mom and me. Dear Mom, I would like to thank you for taking care of me, loving me, and helping me when I'm sick, and wish you a happy birthday. Truly yours, Hiromi.
Gusto ko lang pong magpasalamat sa mga lahat ng bumati sa aking kaarawan at sa aking kapatid na si Ate Nini. Marami pong salamat sa inyo, sa mga bumati sa akin, sa mga family ko, sa kapatid ko, sa mga relatives Saint of Davao. By 1964, San Pedro Church went another reconstruction. From wood, it was finally remodeled and concrete by architect Manuel Chu. Alam niyo ba mga kaibigan, itong simbahan po na ito, dito ba ako binidyagan noong araw, way back 1984 of November. Alam niyo ba mga kaibigan, may trivia po ako sa inyo. Trivia of Scorpius 11. Alam niyo ba yung mga tao na ipinanganak ng Nobyembre or November ay ginagawa sila o nabuo sila ng February or Valentine's Day. San Pedro Cathedral, the beacon of Davao's Catholic faith today. San Pedro Cathedral is an important historical landmark that stands tall, sturdy and proud, silently witnessing how Davao City and its people has grown to become what it is now. Peaceful, orderly and progressive, but most of all grateful to its undying faith. San Pedro Cathedral is a Roman Catholic cathedral located at Barangay Poblacion District, Davao City, Philippines. The earlier church was built in 1847 and was reconstructed to enlarge in the 1960s. The cathedral has been a witness to two bombing incidents in 1981 which killed 17 people, and in 1993 with 7 deaths. This is definitely one of the popular landmarks in Davao City. Unlike other churches in the Philippines that survived natural calamities like strong earthquakes and destructive typhoons, San Pedro Church never suffered devastation from any natural disaster. Instead, it has survived two bombings back in the years when Davao City piteously struggled from peace and order. The first in descent was in 1981, which killed 17 people, and in 1993 with 7 deaths. When these Spanish colonizers settled in the area, among the first structures they constructed was San Pedro Church, and it was modestly built in nipa and bamboo. The young church was put under the care of the Augustinian recollects the missionaries o Yangorin brought with him when he came to Davao. Before it became a parish, it was then called Iglesia Misión de Vergara de la Nueva Guipuzcoa. Nueva Vergara was the old name of Davao, and Nueva Guipuzcoa was the undivided province of Davao. Both were given by Oyanguren, named after his hometown and province in Spain. From the Jesuits, the administration of San Pedro Church was handed over the PME fathers who arrived in Davao from Canada in 1938. It was during PME's time when San Pedro Parish of Davao was elevated from a parish to prelature, nullius, to diocese, and finally into an archdiocese. The PME fathers also initiated the construction of a much bigger church to cater the growing number of Catholic faithful in the city. The PME missionaries were headed by Father Clovis Tribolt, who later became the bishop and finally Archbishop of Davao. During the time of PME, the church was again reconstructed and was rebuilt in wood in the mid-1900s. It was architect Ramon Basa, the first professional architect to work in Davao, who designed the new church. He was the same architect who designed some of the most important buildings and structures in the city that until now exist. During the time of PME, the church was again reconstructed and was rebuilt in wood in the mid-1900s. It was architect Ramon Basa who was designed the church. Davao the Past, said to have been built in neo-Gothic style. The design of the church reflected of those few old churches built in some parts of Mindanao, like the most of the old towns in the Philippines. The church is situated within the area where the government buildings are located. This is the basic scene one can notice if traveling around the country and see that churches, plazas, and municipal buildings are contained in one area. By 1964, San Pedro Church went another reconstruction. From wood, it was finally remodeled in concrete by architect Manuel Chu. The rebuilding of the church also signified a symbolic design that is reflective of the convergence different people and living in Davao, whether Christians or Muslims. The roof line of the church was designed to look like the prow of a vinta, a Mindanao boat. gliding on water, carrying a cross at its hem. The vintar representing Muslim Mindanao and the cross representing Christianity, united in spite of their difference, points toward the glory of the Supreme Being. 2 years after the reconstruction of the church, Davao became a full-fledged diocese, and finally in 1970, it was elevated into an archdiocese. In the right wing of the present church, the old altar, or retablo, that was originally designed by architect Pasa, was preserved. Those who grow up going to San Pedro Church in the olden days find the altar as great reminder of what Davao City in the Catholic faith have evolved in many years, not only as a structure, but Church of the Christ as a whole. The present church today is 62 years old since it was reconstructed in 1964, making it a built heritage. While most of the cathedrals in the Philippines have the grand look of ancient times, the San Pedro Cathedral looks uniquely different, that it stands out from other cathedrals in the country. Adjacent to the church was then Immaculate Conception College building, now University of Immaculate Conception, or UIC, built by RVM Sisters. This is the oldest private school, established in 1906. It was then called St. Peter Parochial School. When the parish of Davao was Marami pong salamat.